What's up, everybody? Welcome in to another edition of the Hoops Hour. It is Thursday, January 31st, 2019. I am the big man on campus. Look, guys, I'm going to be out and be straight honest with you. We are not going to be on long today, probably till about 5 o'clock. Listen, guys, this is what my day has been so far. I had some stuff I had to do today early already. I had the Premier League punters. I had to do a phone call into a radio station down in North Carolina. Then I had to do the CKG hour show. Then I just did a international preview for the Super Bowl with a couple guys from England, and now I'm doing this show. I got to do a 9 o'clock show later, and yeah, I'm busy. I got a lot going on, so we are not going to be on very long today, but we'll get to as many games as we can. Hope you all have had a very good day. We cashed last night here on this show with the Lehigh Mountain Hawks. They get the job done in overtime. Jordan Cohen was terrific in that game, and everyone walked away with a winner. We also won on the premium card. I gave out Marquette as my premium play, plus 3.5. I got the best number, and I cashed. Nothing better than that. So we will move to 2-0 in the week on premium plays and 2-0 in the week in free plays as well. So it has been a fun. I think we had NC Central the other night too as a free play. So 3-0 on the free play. So yeah, been fun. Last couple nights had Lipscomb the other night as well. It's been a fun week here on the show. So we're looking to cash in. We'll give a free play out in about 15 minutes. We'll have you guys stick around for a little bit. We'll go over some games tonight, see what's on the mention here. UConn, Central Florida, interesting game here. Before we do that, though, shout out some people here. James, Niles, Jar Jar, Vinny, Ryan, Michael, Sacktown, Ninja, Dane, George, Ninja, AB Sports, Trenton, Mikey D, Corey H, the Sacktown King. Shout out to Sacramento. Benjamin Mills, Brett, Isaac, Marco, Garrett, Miles, Rock NYC, Melvin, Jordan, Mike Butler, Sean, Vegas, Ashley, Blake, Maya, Naeem, Adam, Yergs, KC. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us here. Rock NYC, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. You're very kind. Jalen, what's happening? Salty Dog. Do I like Purdue tonight? I got to be honest. No, not really. I do kind of like Penn State. I think it's a good spot to maybe grab the Nittany here at home. You look at Purdue off such a big win. Penn State doesn't have a win this year in conference. I think this is a hungry spot for the Nittany Lions. I think they come out here and hang around. Do I think they're anywhere near Purdue? No. I think Mike Watkins is an interesting matchup for Penn State. I think they have some advantage there. I do like the guard play Penn State gives you. Purdue playing great, but this line seems a bit high. I could see a 78-73 type of game here. You look at Penn State, not playing well. They've lost 7 in a row. They don't have a winning conference. I'm not going to try to say that they're good, but I think they can rebound. I think they can play some good enough defense to maybe stay in this game. I'm not on the game. It's not a play that I'm going to be betting on. I'm really just talking about it because people are asking. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning. I'm kind of leaning with the Nittany Lions here. What else do we have here? Yeah, good point as well. I mean, Purdue hasn't been great on the road. That's a good point. You look at you've lost to Texas, lost to Michigan State, lost to Florida State and Michigan, lost on a neutral. I mean, they have some away wins this year. The Wisconsin by 4, beat Ohio State by 12. So there's some decent wins, but nothing great or nothing to write home about. I think they could catch maybe a Penn State team that might surprise tonight. What do I think about the Knicks moving Porzingis? I mean, I think it is what it is. They're trying to get ready for next year. They want to go out and get big boys to come in and play. They're cutting salary, so I'm not surprised by that at all. Anything on the 5 o'clock game? Yeah, I like the over. I actually threw this one out as a free play. I think it's a solid play. Over 152.5 in LAU Brooklyn and Fairleigh Dickinson. Two good offensive teams, two teams that play with a lot of tempo, and two teams that don't defend. I think this adds up to an 80-76 type of game. I think it's a fun one up in New Jersey. I like the over in this game. I think Murray State, Jacksonville State should be a great game down in the Ohio Valley Conference tonight. I think Murray will do enough, but I wish I could get this game closer to a pick 'em. I'm not crazy about laying points here, but they should win this game by 5 to 10 points. I think they're better. It might take a while, but I think they're better overall. I think John Morant, having a guy like that, will just kind of take this game over and decide it. That's by having a guy like John Morant so important. Jacksonville State, a good team, though. Good coach, Ray Harper. They've taken some teams. They beat Belmont twice this year. That was a nice couple wins by this group. So I like what I'm seeing out of Jacksonville State. But when you have a guy like John Morant, it's hard to not take a team. You got to think he's just going to be the difference in this one. Thank you, J. Cole. Appreciate it. What's up, Skeet? What's up, Shane? Rashawn? Juan? What's up? ETSU tonight. I don't know. Sanford's been a good doggy. Been a good dog team. And they actually can rebound the ball quite well. I actually kind of like Sanford at home tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if they win this game. I like East Tennessee State a lot, but the one thing I like about Sanford is they're a good matchup against East Tennessee. They know how to rebound the basketball. Ruben Guerrero down low. Don't be surprised if Sanford hang around here. They've been terrific against the spread, but I'd like to get a few more points here if I'm looking at Sanford. 4 doesn't seem like enough. Give me 6 and I'd buy, but I don't think we're going to see 6. What's up, Sandy? What's up, Sean? Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. Yep, nice winner there. We'll get to a free pick here in 1 second. Our play of the day here on the show. What else do we have? UL Monroe's been a good underdog tonight and really lately, but I'm not so sure about this one. They've not been great on the road. They're basically in a pick 'em against Coastal. Coastal plays a lot of junk zone. Cliff Ellis loves the junk zone. I like UL Monroe, but I like them getting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. They're in kind of that pick 'em role on the road. Not in love with it. But they have been covering a lot of numbers. If you have any questions, we'll be on for about another 20 minutes here. Again, not an overly long show today, but we'll be on here in about 20 minutes. We're not going to be on totally for an hour or anything. Gonzaga BYU, that's an interesting game. Late night out in Utah. Great home field advantage here for the Marriott Center. Gonzaga, this is going to be, if you look at the rest of the schedule, this is, to me, that tough game. I mean, this is a tough atmosphere out there. BYU can score the ball. You got to wonder, can they maybe push 80 and hang in this game? Here's where I go in this game. And I think this would be a fun one if we have a Periscope tonight. This could be a good second half play. I'm going to lean over in this game, 163. I think BYU has some success here, frankly. But you wonder, can the guard play do enough here for them? Because I don't know how good ULA Childs is going to be. The front line for Gonzaga is as good as it gets. I think Gonzaga could push 95-100 in this game, and I mean it. They are shocking BYU on defense. They're really bad. I think Gonzaga could have a field day on offense. This is the number 1 adjusted offense in the country. I think this game could be like, I don't know, 94-80 or something. Like, why is this total only 163.5? Why is that? Like, I think this total is too low. Weird. Yeah, that's ridiculous, Logan. They're not beating Gonzaga. Look, BYU's solid, but they're not beating. They're not winning here. What hotel is the best sports book in Atlantic City? Ocean Resort. Santa Barbara over, says Chino. Okay. Temple Houston. I pretty much talked about that on my my radio show. I I like Houston. I think it's a great spot for the Cougars tonight. They have been terrific defensively. They've been terrific, really on every level. Temple's not played well lately. Big revenge spot for the Cougars here. Siena Monmouth, interesting game here. I think Siena's kind of underrated. I think they're an underrated team. I think wouldn't be surprised to see them make a run in this conference tournament. I like the Siena team playing some pretty good basketball. They've won four of or they've actually done quite well. They've won 4 or 5, playing some good basketball. Their only loss, a 3-point loss to Monmouth, the team they play tonight. I think they get some revenge here. I like Siena. The only reason I don't make this a play is because I think one thing about Siena we have to realize is they're not a good team. So it's like you kind of wonder, what are they capable of here? They capable of going in and putting together a good performance. It's not really one that I want to kind of believe in. What else do we have here? We will get to a play of the day. Just bear with me here as we kind of continue to fly through the card here. Southeast Missouri State and the Belmont Bruins. Belmont coming off of a win at Austin Peay. They won before that against Murray State. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but that's actually a tough stretch. Murray State and Austin Peay are 2 real good basketball teams. They handled Murray, and then they handled Austin Peay. Fun game there. Scored some points. They're facing a Southeast Missouri State team tonight that, just can't get stops. You look at Southeast Missouri, 304th in the country in 2-point defense. They're facing a team here in Belmont who can really score the basketball. This could be a ugly game for SEMO here against the Belmont Bruins. What else do we have here? South Dakota State, Oral Roberts. This is an interesting one. Oral Roberts has been hanging around in games, but this South Dakota State team, I think, is on another level. I don't want to bet on this game until I know what Emmanuel Nezekazi's status is. Nezekazi is Oral Roberts' best player. He's been battling an injury. It's been a question of if he'll play tonight or not. So we're going to have to kind of figure that out. But I'm not running to the window. If he doesn't play, I actually kind of like South Dakota State, maybe a first half play. But let's go to a pre-play. I'm going to go with a game that I bet on the first time it came in. I'm betting on it here, and I think it's a good play. I really like this team. I bet on them a couple times this year, and they've been good to me, and I'm going to rock with them here. I'm going to go with Weber State tonight at home against Portland State. Weber State's a 8.5-point favorite currently at Bet Online, minus 105. I'm going to bet on Weber here. First game they played was actually pretty close. Weber actually struggled at times in the game. Portland State actually played pretty well, but Weber ended up kind of just pulling away and winning the game by 7 in overtime. And that's kind of what Weber State does. Portland State's a different team this year. They last year were very high scoring. They played little defense, and they were led by a guy named Bryce Canada and DeMonte North. Those two are now gone, and they've had to kind of pick up the pieces. They've had some real trouble at times scoring the basketball. They're little to no factor from 3. They really get all their points by putting the ball on the floor and getting into the lane. This is a Weber State team that really doesn't allow much of that. They're a good defensive team. They've really improved. They have a guy named Brecott Chapman down low and Zach Braxton that really protected the paint for this Weber team. And they have a guy in Jarek Harding who has been just a fantastic player. He's done some great things for this team. He's one of the best scorers in the country, and he's been very good for this team. You look at home this year, good their last couple outings. Beat Northern Colorado by 14, beat Idaho State by 17, beat Northern Arizona by 17. They've really taken care of business, and Portland State's a team that I do rank around 300th in the country. They don't really do much of anything well. I think this one's just kind of one of those games where I think Weber will pull away and win by double digits. I like it kind of like I do with the Virginia Tech game last night. I think Weber is the play here. They're going to be my play of the day. This is about as good as it gets. The only other play I like more is the play that I bet on and gave out to my customers. Other than that, this would be the second best play. I really like Weber. They're at home here, and they're fighting out first place here in the Big Sky. Weber's been a good team to me over the years. It's been a team that I've ridden, I've been on. I like them. Portland State very wild. They like to turn the ball over, and Weber's just a good team. They have a good point guard. They don't turn the ball over. They just don't really Portland State match up too well here. It's just that simple. You also look at 74.5% for the line. They close games out. They don't leave points at the rim. They rebound the ball at a pretty high level. I like this Weber State team. Like them. They need this win to kind of keep pace up in the Big Sky. Portland State having obviously a tough year. So I'm going to go with Weber State here. I'm going to lay the 8.5 and take them at home here against the Portland State Vikings. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. What about Golden State tonight? I don't have an opinion on that. Xavier -3. I kind of like the other side. I like Georgetown. UCF should bounce back tonight. They should beat Connecticut. Kind of tough time though lately. I already talked about the Fairleigh Dickinson game. I like the over. Hey, Mrs. Zawai, welcome in. Yeah, I have no opinion on that game, Lowry. This show sucks. From someone that says they're Donnie Rightside. I'm not really sure if that is Donnie Rightside, but it could be. I think it is. We have, guys, 330 people in here, and I just want to make it, again, very clear. This show is only promoted by me. It's my hard work. It's me sitting here and talking about basketball games at 4:30 after I've done 5 shows today. I do this for you because I love you, and I like to be here for you. That's why we do this. I want all of you to also remember that we are on tonight on SBR. It's called Off the Board. Greg Peterson will join us. It's at 9 o'clock on SBR. I urge you all to join us. We give out free plays. We give out live wagers. We give out second halves. We have fun. It's a great show, and it's something that you can all be proud of. So join in. We'll involve you, and we'll have some fun here. So thanks for joining me every day. It's very, very kind of all of you. I appreciate it. So tonight we're going to go with the Weber State Wildcats -8.5. Thank you, Saru. What about West Kentucky? Interesting. I don't know. I kind of like UTSA, but West Kentucky's my team. I think it's too many points, frankly. I'm not running to the window to bet on the Hilltoppers right now, laying this kind of point. Thank you, Joe. They're like ECU. They should win, but I'm not running to lay 6 points. Thank you, Keith. Thanks all of you for watching. All right. Well, Keith, you're going to be blocked. Have a good night. Appreciate it. You don't come on the show and talk about my partner. I'm very loyal. I'm probably the most loyal person any of you will ever meet. I don't care where you are in life. If you're my friend, I'll help you, and I care about you, and I ride for my friends. You don't come on my show and talk about my co-host and my partner. You will be fucking booted, and you'll be gone forever. So, Keith, you can thank yourself for that bullshit. See you later, fuckhead. Thank you, Oliver. Appreciate that. After I just called someone a fuckhead. What do I think about Fairfield and Iona? Well, I think Iona should get it done tonight. They must win tonight. There's no excuse. Have to win tonight at Fairfield. But they're not playing Fairfield. They play Marist. They'll beat Marist. Iona's a pretty good play tonight, actually. They're kind of close for me. I don't love Iona, but they're way better than Marist. No problem, Lamont. You can DM me on Twitter, Chino, at Jeff Nadu, or you can email me, the big man on campus 215@gmail.com. Or you can go to the website, rightwager.com, and contact me there, and I'll find you. What else do we have here? Settle down, Matt Lawrence. Thoughts on Furman Citadel under? Yeah, Citadel unders have been coming in. And I got to think, though, Furman, very three-point reliant, not a great defense, a good defense, should be able to score at will. Furman unders, though, have been coming in. I know this. It was funny. The other night I was listening to Barstool Radio, and some guy called in and talked about Citadel unders and how they've been coming in at a high level. Because what they do with Citadel unders is they put them so high. So a lot of the time they're not getting there because they're not scoring enough points. Furman's actually a pretty capable defense, so I'm not sure that this is going to get over. What is the total? 170. That's a high total. Wow. Yeah, I would put this game at like, I don't know, 82-75 or something. Seems like a bit too high. Do I like Purdue? No, I already talked about it. I don't like Purdue. Good job, Mike Butler. Congratulations. Will I beat Oceans? No, I will not beat Oceans. I'll be at probably one of the Philly casinos. Thank you, Vegas Gun. Yeah, Gabe's a good guy, man. Miss talking to him. Hopefully we'll see him soon. Yeah, I mean, you like Chattanooga against West Carolina. That's fair, but I mean Chattanooga's not very good either. So Chino, I don't know what holding sheets means. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Thank you, Ron. What's up, Jay? Kentucky doesn't play tonight. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Is Wake an auto fade? Yeah. I mean, they seem like an auto fade, don't they? They're bad. I don't know how that Danny Manning's not been fired yet, and he is bad, Danny Manning. Can you tell us about Texas Western? Yeah, they were a basketball team in I think 1966. They won the tournament. Don Haskins was the coach. There's a movie about them. It's called Glory Road. They beat Kentucky, I believe, to win the NCAA tournament. Outside of that, they actually turned into UTEP. Thank you, Oliver. Our radio show is on Twitter. I mean, it's on the radio, but it's easy to find on Twitter. I already gave my opinion, Steven, on Penn State. I like it. I think they cover. What's up, Hustle Man? Yes, there are, Russ. Talked about Murray. You'll have to listen to the show over. No, Matt, I can't. Cut it out with Keith Jackson stuff. I'm done talking about that. I have a lot of shows during the day. I have a show at 3:00. It's called The Closing Line. It's Donnie Wright and I. My advice would be follow me on Twitter, and you'll see all the shows that I do. The big show that I do, though, is tonight, 9:00. Greg Peterson and I. We'll talk college hoops. The games will be on live. And we'll be having fun. So make sure you join us. My favorite baseball movie? Probably I like kind of like Major League. I've always liked Major League. Hardball's pretty good. Yeah, it's on SBR, 9:00 tonight. 9:00 tonight, off the board. Did I touch on Wofford Mercer? No, but I lean Wofford. Delaware State doesn't play tonight. No, I'll be at Sugar. I'll be in AC in the summer, but I'm not in AC now because it's the winter. How do I watch every game? I don't watch every game. I've watched all these teams though multiple times. I just sit here and watch highlights and shit like that. It's kind of like watching game film. Yes, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yep, you can watch it on ESPN. That's a good point. There's a guy on YouTube also that puts the games on YouTube. You can watch them after the fact. I listen to press conferences. I do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Detroit Mercy's a bet on team, but I'm not betting him as a favorite. Will I be capping MOB? Yes. Yeah, I like Sanford. I talked about that one. Have I ever played poker at Sugar House? Yes. All right, guys, we'll be on another 5 minutes here. Play of the day is going to be Weber State minus 8.5 against the Portland State Vikings. The play I have tonight is the best play on the board, and I absolutely love it. If any of you want that play and you want to get on board, you can join me at rightwager.com. Rightwager.com. All you got to do is register and you can purchase. You can get mine and Donnie's picks at one price. It's very simple. I am on a very nice run, 30-19 over my last 49 plays. Tonight will mark the 50th play since Thanksgiving, and we've won 30 of them. Let's hope we win 31 of them, and we continue our nice run here. It's not how you start, it's how you finish in this business. I started at 0-9. It was the lowest point in my handicapping career because I looked at basketball. I said, I'm better than this. This is not me. I'm the king of this shit. You all know it. That's why 350, if you're watching me right now, off a website that I started a year ago and I've only promoted myself. That's why I'm here, and that's why I'm doing this. And that's why you were all here, because you know I'm good at this. 0-9 is not who I am. It's what I was. I'm 30-19 since then. We go to 31-19 tonight. So if you want to join me for that, you can join me. It's $99 a month. Very easy, very small, very affordable, and you can get my plays. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Thank you, Alex. Take it easy. Take it easy, Oliver. Yes, I like Georgetown tonight. If I had to play that one, yes, I would take Georgetown. If you buy my plays, don't be the guy that gets pissed off because I lose a game. You can't win every game. We just try to win out of 10. We try to win 6 or 7. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Ulysses. Thank you, Mike. All right, guys, we are out of here. Have a great night. Appreciate you all checking me out. Join me tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern on SBR. It's off the board. Thanks, Ulysses. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another show. We're on every day at 4:30, and we will have some fun. Thank you, Casey. Appreciate that. How many games did we get over? 20 of them? Who can do that? Next week, it'll be a little less busy. We won't have so many shows, and we can get back to taking this show up to 5:15 or so. You can only do it on the website. Thank you, Tyler. You guys all have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Thanks to all the people for checking me out, and we'll see you tomorrow. Join me tonight on SBR at 9 o'clock.